What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to Become a Legend episode number 6. Just at the start here I'm showing you the accomplishment categories and how many of the accomplishments I've achieved. As you can see I'm overall rating number 69 but I've completed 13% of the accomplishments. Here we go, we've got 3 more games left of this match objective set. I need to score 2 more goals, hopefully it should be possible, and here is the league. Shamrock Rovers sat pretty at the top of the table. 5 wins and 4 draws, 9 goals scored, 2 goals conceded, 7 goal difference, and as of those 9 goals I've scored 5 of them. Just shows that I am the man of the hour in the Shamrock Rovers kit. There isn't a player that's better than me out there. Gary Twigg with his 2 assists, but he hasn't scored for a long time. If you remember in one of the previous episodes there was a news article about him not scoring. We get some more again, but yet again guys, England and FA announced a squad for World Cup qualifiers. I don't understand how on my current form I'm not in that squad. Twigg hoping to break his duck. He's gone 4 games so far without a goal. The manager keeps putting him as a striker. I guess he fancies him or something, because me, with the goals that I've been scoring, you would have thought I'd been put into the striker position, and I even scored when I was put into the striker position before. So I'm going to keep that good run of form going, hopefully bag myself a few more goals and complete some objectives for the month. Just a little show of the league again there. St Pats have won their most recent game. They move up to 22 points, so it's really vital that we get a win this game. And NepentheZ here, early on in the game, he's got his shooting boots on the last few games. Takes a lovely shot there, but the defender gets very, very fortunate and blocks that one. The game progresses in a very nice manner, and almost instantly after, I take one of those 40-yard shots that I promised that I'd keep taking whilst the manager kept me in a centre-forward position. Because, hey, I need to get noticed, and the only way you get noticed in this team is by scoring screamers. Go a little bit further into the game here and have a nice shot, but I need to work on that weak foot. Definitely something that I do want to add to my game. Even though I've scored a couple of goals with my weak foot, I'm not entirely sure how I get a better weak foot in the game. And yet again here guys, just unbelievable save there. My man S. Rice scores the rebound. Unfortunately that didn't count as an assist for me, although I think and I feel that it should have done, for the simple fact that if I didn't take the shot in the first place, there would have been no chance that Sean Rice, or S. Rice, I'm going to call him Sean whether or not he is, would have scored that goal. Long shots +1 there for 25 shots on target, and I don't think I should have had 25 shots at this stage. Also got shot power +1, and these are pretty critical attributes for the striker at this current time. And at half time guys, we had a 2-0 win for a 2-0 lead for Derry City there, and a 1-0 lead for the other team that was there. And NepentheZ breaking through. NepentheZ isn't really a name I can use anymore, not only for the fact that Torres is currently scoring. Well, he scored in the Chelsea's last game, but I'm also scoring, so I can't really be called somebody who doesn't score. And for those that suggested in the comment section that I be called NepentheZ, Giroud scored today for Arsenal, so I can't be called that either. So instead of being called anything, the manager just thought, fuck it, I'm going to take him off the field, put a green on and be done with it. And as per usual, when I come off the field, not a lot else happens in the game. Drogheda 0, Shamrock Rovers 1. Pretty decent performance. 4 shots on target, 4 shots off target, 7 short completed pass, 1 failed short pass, 1 failed long pass, but overall a pretty good performance from myself. But I need to keep that 9.3 rating up, which I think is too high. But Dundalk beat UCD AFC LOL BRB, and Derry City took a 4-0 win against Shelbourne. And Derry City have actually been on a pretty decent run of form, but Gary Twigg there still missing the target, still can't score for love nor money. He's definitely got the boots on that I wore in pre-season. And Hernandez wants to leave Manchester United, so had a little word in the manager's ear and asked him if he wants to try and pick him up, because Twigg's not doing a business, and perhaps we can have Hernandez up front with myself instead. But the manager came back and told me that he doesn't have enough potatoes to purchase him. So moving swiftly on, we go into a game against I can't remember who this was, but I get a nice short passing trait right there. 80 short passes I made. I have really been trying to connect myself in the play with the team a little bit more, and really try and authenticate the great Irish playing football style of pass, pass, pass and then score. So I've really been trying to go for what would be real life football, and I like that little feature there. It shows NepentheZ up front there with the 5 goals in all competitions, because the only competition I played in so far is this one. And we have a cracking header there. I've scored a couple of goals in my head. I thought I'd be doing a bit better. I haven't actually got a heading, like a plus heading finishing trait thing, I don't think anyway, but I am getting some balance and strength traits and whatnot. And in the second half here guys, we just sent a lovely little through ball through to Through to the wide man there. I really should learn the names of my of my players. And I tried to send a through ball there to Twig in the striker position, but the through ball was absolutely terrible, guys. And I really should have had a shot or just not bother doing anything at all. We come late into the game now, guys. We're into the 75th minute. The run I made there drew the defender away. We left the man with wide open space, but he decided to take the first touch shot instead of taking a touch and then taking the shot, and that's what happened, which was pretty unfortunate. Get the acceleration +1 there for beating 25 out of 25 players with the off dribble. Take a nice right-footed shot, but the keeper parries that one away. From the resulting corner, guys, ball comes into me. I headed it down. I saw Gary Twig at the far post there, headed it down to him. He got his goal. I got my first assist, got +1 for the heading, and Gary Twig picks up his first goal in 5 or 6 games, which I'm sure impresses the manager absolutely no end. Picked up another 1-0 win there. Got a whole bunch of accomplishments, as you'll see in the top right hand corner. Just now, I think we got reactions +2 there, which was pretty decent. And then we got the other results in the Electricity League. Just really, you know, consolidating the position at the top of the table for Shamrock Rovers. The little news story here says a wild finish for Shamrock Rovers as it nestled into the back of the net deep into stoppage time. It was in the 88th minute. That's a little bit of a glitch there. And the news story about Twig's scoring. He had a little bit of the Twig Torres syndrome himself. And just at the end of the video here, guys, just take you through a lot of the accomplishments that I do. There's actually, if you go to where you see this here, if you have your own My Player series, where you got the L2 and R2 or an Xbox, the left trigger and right trigger, and I've done the unlocked achievements. If you go to the locked achievements, you can see how far into each achievement that you are. I'm real close to completing like a whole bunch of achievements, and after this episode I'm now 15% into completion. But a lot of them are really, really tough. You know, there's a lot of very long-winded ones, like play, you know, 100 games, win competitions and win trophies, win international stuff, and you know, there's a whole bunch to do. It really keeps it interesting and really makes you think about your game whilst you're in the game, because if you need to get one of those passing accomplishments, you can't be greedy and keep going for the shot and stuff. You're going to need to put those passes away to make yourself a better player so that you can eventually get called up to the big boy teams. This is the end of the video, guys, so thank you very much for watching. If you could hit that like button, would be amazing, and I will see you next time. Cheers.